my Nicklos, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we are back with some more Disney Princess Challenge, and we're here with Aurora and her fairies. They were here. I was doing their pose and stuff like that for a thumbnail for last video, and they just are just standing here still. So I'm like, might as well just open with them all just standing here. So yeah, that's why they're all just standing there. And as you can tell in the background, there's my cat. I don't know. He's just chilling there, so I'm not gonna bother him. So he's gonna be in the background of this video. I was thinking of starting this in cast anyways, but then I'm like, no. Because I was thinking of doing something drastic with Aurora, like she ran away and then she decided to do something with her hair or something. But then I'm like, well, that's not how Aurora is. But then I'm like, well, it's kind of my story, so I get to pick it as I can follow the story as is, or like not. And technically, I'm not following the story because Aurora ran away, and Aurora didn't run away from home. But anyways, so we're gonna go fix these eyebrows because every single one of you cannot have the same eyebrow. I can't believe I gave them all the same eyebrows. I must have not been paying attention. I don't know. But yeah, we gotta go change these eyebrows. Okay, so now they all have different eyebrows. They don't share the same eyebrows anymore. That's just freaking hilarious how I gave every single one of them the same eyebrows, except for Aurora. The thing that I was thinking of is that she does something different with her hair, even though I just gave her this not that long ago. I'm going to give her a look. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll have to wait and see. I was thinking of maybe something, like maybe she's going through like an emo phase. You know how kids go through that emo phase? Maybe Aurora is going through an emo phase. I don't know. That's what I wanted to do. I kind of had like that in my head. So right now she's a teenager. She's going through a phase. So I'm gonna give her her phase. Okay, guys. Here is Aurora's phase. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of wanted to go with like blonde, keep her hair blonde, but then I'm like, well, I don't know. The blonde doesn't really fit the kind of thing that I was going for. So she's going through a phase, and the reason why she's going through this phase is because she had to be a perfect princess. She had to sing, dance, do all this stuff, and always be inside the house, be stuck inside, and be like always a good princess and stuff like that. So she doesn't want to be a good princess anymore. So she pretty much went all like kind of dark and stuff like that. But eventually she's gonna grow out of that phase. So this is her dark phase. I don't know what to call it. Emo phase, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so that's why she's going through her phase, because she was stuck inside constantly. She had to be like this good princess, always follow the rules, always do what she had to do, sing, dance, play piano, and she got sick of it and ran away. Okay, so there we go. Aurora is all gothified. I don't know. Emo goth, whatever you want to call it, that is what she is. She just wants to pretty much defy any adult, except for her fairies, obviously, because she loves her fairies. Her fairies were the ones that taught her how to get out of the house. Sorry, I'm not used to recording with him behind me, my cat. We put her prince in already, so her prince is in the game already, and the castle that she's gonna be living in is Arendelle is put down. So yeah, I feel like I'm moving super fast because I know who is next, and I'm super excited for it. And the next person is, of course, I said Arendelle, so obviously it's Anna. Next is Anna, but we're also going to be doing Elsa as well. Yeah, it says must meet future spouse at night while parents are asleep. But because we ran away, we can go whenever we want to find Mr. Princey Boy. I love it. I didn't change her outfit, change her thing, so she looks emo or goth or whatever when she's sleeping. So she goes back to normal Aurora when she's sleeping. Okay, so we're gonna meet her prince in today's video. I wasn't going to, but I'm like, I don't know what to do in this video. So I'm like, what do we do? Should I like meet our prince? Should I not? And blah blah blah. I didn't know, so I think we're going to meet our prince today. Okay, so Aurora is sitting here singing, and look who has shown up, Prince Philip. So let's have her friendly introduce herself since he caught her singing. And he caught her in her face too. Like this is not how she normally doesn't look. So she's like, "So did you like my singing?" And he's like, "Yeah, I liked your singing. That's what I heard it. I heard you singing, and came to see who was singing so beautifully. So yeah." He came over because he heard her singing. I'm not even doing anything. They're talking on their own, which is nice. Oh yeah, I was sitting here and something popped up and it was a ghost. I'm like, who's died? I'm like, who does Aurora know that's dead? And I forgot in the last time I changed everybody, and I mean everybody old. Not everybody, but all the people like Snow White, her children, her husband. I turned them all old because at this point they should be old. I turned her evil stepsister old, her evil stepsister's old, and her children are now, I think, young adults or something like that. So, yeah. So, a lot of people are old, and so I was expecting, like, I don't know, Snow White to die or something like that. But no, Sneezy has died. Sneezy is dead. So that's lovely. So here is the family tree. Let's see if anyone else has died besides Sneezy. I don't know why Sneezy died so fast, because like Snow White should have definitely died first, or at least Cinderella, because Snow White should have definitely died because Snow White has been around for like a very long time, and so I don't understand, I do not understand why Sneezy has died. But Snow White is still alive, and so isn't Snow White's husband. Like, they should not be alive. Like, Snow White and her husband should not be alive. But Sneezy has died? Like, that makes no dang sense. Yeah, so here's the family tree. So obviously these people are dead. Snow White should be dead at least, but she's not. She's still alive. Sneezy has died and the rest are all still alive. Okay, Dopey has a child. Dopey has a child named Caitlin. So he has a child. Doc has a child named Potter, and Sneezy obviously has 2 children. I just wanted to look at our family tree. So now we know Prince Philip here, so that's nice. Let's get to know him a little more. Ooh, yes, we're gonna have her complain about parents. She's gonna complain about them and how they treated her. Well, I say complain, I'm gonna say that she's telling him how she grew up, that she was always stuck in the house, she couldn't really do anything, her parents wouldn't let her leave the house and whatnot, and then she decided to run away. But yeah, so because of Aurora always being stuck inside, I feel like she would like to go out and like maybe get dirty. She'll come see this rock. She's like, oh, that's interesting. Come dig it up. Maybe come and view this bush to see what kind of thing is growing on it, and maybe collect it. View the mushroom plant because she's never seen plants before, because everything's been pretty much brought to her by other people and whatnot. So she wants to like, I feel like she's very curious. And of course she wants to express herself by changing the way she looks and all that stuff like that. Yeah, because she doesn't go to school like normal people do. Because she's a princess, they're not supposed to go to school. She goes out to the world and she like looks at things and then asks the fairies about them, and they're like, oh, well, this is what it is, because they've been around for a very long time, so they're very knowledgeable people. So they tell her, like, oh, yeah, this is a strawberry, this is a mushroom. Oh, I have to go. It was nice seeing you. Call me later. Ooh, he's interested in her. He's interested in her, so that's nice. I don't know what happened. Okay. Earlier, she was just standing there and then she's like, ugh. Like, she looked so done with life. I don't know why. Yeah, now that she's out on her own, she has to take care of her own needs, of course, and stuff like that. So that means she has to cook food. Maybe we'll call over Prince Philip in a bit to get to know him a little bit more. So we're gonna go ask him about his day. Get to know. Ooh, do you guys see that? They kissed. They were like, mwah, mwah. Ooh. Okay, so they're gonna go cloud gaze together. Get to know each other a little bit more. Oh, they were cloud gazing, and then suddenly they're not cloud gazing, and he's leaving. Oh yeah, I built a bathroom up here because there's only one bathroom in this whole entire place, and they were fighting over it. They were fighting over it so badly, so I had to make another one. So I made it up here. Oh, is there another upstairs? There's this thing up here. I did not see it. I could have made that the bathroom then. Aw, she's trying to make him feel better, but it went poorly. She did, what's that funny? Like, what? And then she, like, smacked him in the nose. He didn't do a negative, so he must liked it. My cat's falling again. These girls do not know how to take care of themselves. Like, I'm only focusing on Aurora, and these girls are falling apart. The fairies are falling apart. Like, she's super exhausted and hungry, and she needs fun. She slept all freaking day, so she's not even gonna sleep later on. But she needs fun, and she's hungry, which they're all eating right now. Like, people, get your priorities straight. Love Day has popped up, and these girls went to school, and that's whatever. Aurora is not going to school. The girls decided to go to school. I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna stop you. If you want to go to school, go to school. If not, then not. But Aurora's obviously not going to school because we need to play with her. But Love Day is coming up, and you know what that means? That means we get to go. I was gonna say we were gonna go on a date with Prince in the next video, but you know what? We can do multiple dates. So we're gonna ask him out on a date. The girls are home, and somebody brought home Prince Charming for Aurora. How nice is that? Okay, so if we want to go on a date with the prince, we better get to talking to him. Also, he doesn't know that Aurora is a princess, by the way. She just told him, like, her family, she doesn't want anyone to know that she's a princess, so she just told him, like, oh, my parents are very strict and always kept me inside the house. My father was very protective of me, so he wouldn't let me leave the house and stuff like that. But never once told him that she was a princess, because she doesn't want anyone to know. Let's try a bold pickup line and see what happens. She needs a shower and she needs fun. Okay, so we did a bold. She did a bold pickup line, you guys, and look at, now they got a love bar. Yes! Now she can ask him out on a date. So I've been leaving the girls up to their own devices. I did at first stop them from going to school, but then I decided that, you know what, if they want to go to school, they can go to school, because I'm only mostly focusing on Aurora, so if they don't want to be here, they don't have to. And she's skipping school. Oh, she was skipping school. Now she's at high school. But she got drunk and then went to high school. It popped up, skip school, so I'm like, oh, okay, she's skipping school, that's her, that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. I've never ever had a sim skip school. Like, especially if they live in the same household. Okay, so as it says, romantic spirit. Aurora ignores the tradition from being lazy. Spend a little extra time with the one you love or the one you are falling in love with. But she ignores it because she's lazy. Give flowers and then go on a date. So we're here out on our date. We're ordering some food with Prince Philip. We have to be careful because our father might catch us. I don't know what he'll do if he caught us out here, but we're gonna hope that he doesn't because we don't want him to. So we're gonna give him a gift of the strawberry.
Oh, present for Yab? Oh.
And it's a love date gift. Okay, did he like it or not? So he didn't like it. Boo. Okay, throw love date confetti.
Yubine.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I wonder if it's because they're teenagers. Because, you know, when teenagers are young, they kind of act a little weird when they flirt for the first time and stuff like that. So, because I know, like, The Sims is coming up with a lot of updates and stuff like that for teenagers and babies and a whole bunch of other things. So I'm assuming that they're making teenagers more teenager-like, which I really like. Oh my god, you guys, look at the mom showed up. Oh, Tiana showed up. I haven't even been paying attention. I'm like, let's just keep talking with the guy and not even pay attention to our surroundings. And Tiana's like, "Heyo, I'm here." And I love how Aurora didn't even like, "Oh yeah, hey mom." By the way, she just like completely ignored her mother. And I don't even think she could recognize her own daughter. Actually, I think a mother can recognize her own daughter even if she's going through a phase. Because she has like different hair and all that stuff like that, so but I'm pretty sure, like I said, a mother could always recognize her own daughter. Ooh, we could do first kiss. Yes, let's do that. Aww. Yay! Gonna ask him to be our boyfriend. She's super passionate. Cool. We're boyfriend and girlfriend now. Prince just became the boyfriend of Aurora. Yay! We gave him a flower and he liked it. Nice. Yeah. Kiss cheek, and then we're gonna go home. Oh wow! Even though she was supposed to ignore this, like actually, she's from being in a romantic relationship. Oh, okay, because she's in a romantic relationship now, it checked it off. But before, because she was lazy and wasn't in a relationship, now it considered her. Now it's like, okay, now you can do it because you're in a relationship. Oh my god, the prince is in the grass, so he looks funny. Okay, so we're back, and I went off to do something, came back, and these two were gonna go woohoo together, and not just any woohoo, but they are trying for a baby. Yes. I decided that I would get her pregnant as a teenager. She is gonna be aging up, and stuff like that, and they're gonna get married and whatnot, but I thought, you know what, she's gonna go get pregnant and then she's gonna go march her little butt home and be like, I'm pregnant, I love this man, and they're gonna be like, well, then you need to get married ASAP. So, yeah. And yes, Fauna, who is this? This biatch right here, Merryweather, is just standing there looking at them while they're doing it. I do not know why, but she is. So there you have it. She kept pissing me off, Merryweather. I was legitly on the verge of murdering a fairy. Because every time when I try to have them go in to, you know, do the deed, Merryweather kept popping her fucking ass in there. See, like I said, she keeps popping her ass in there to sleep when she has a bed. Instead of going to bed, they keep going in there. So I was fighting the fairies to have her try for a baby. Are you not pregnant? Oh, she's eating for two. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, instead of going downstairs, you know, where they have a fucking bed, they are like, oh, I'm gonna sleep in this bush, and I kept fighting the fairies to get her in there to do the deed with her boyfriend, and I'm just like, you guys have a fucking bed, go to it. Anyways, So we are now pregnant. So that means we are going to switch her back to Princess Aurora because she's going through her phase, but she's gonna be aging up. So in the next video, I want her to be her regular self and whatnot. So let me do the MC real quick. I need to make sure she's having twin girls. Relationship, no. Okay, she is having 0 female babies. She was having a boy, but I changed it because she has to have 2 female babies. So she's pregnant with 2 females. So they are going to be twins, and she's going to go tell Prince. So she is pregnant right now as a teenager.
No bad.
She's like, "Hi mom, I'm home. I got big news to share. I'm pregnant." She's like, "What? You're pregnant?" And see, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're pregnant." Like, that's not realistic, Sims. Now this is what I wanted from her. Her mom like, "What? You ran away from home and then you come home pregnant?" And then she's just like going all out about it. Yeah. So he's obviously was not happy about her fact that she's pregnant. So of course, she got yelled at by Mama Dear. She's also gonna get yelled at by Dad. He's like, "How dare you defy my rules, leave this house, run away, and then come back pregnant?" And she's like, "I do not care. I'm gonna have this child, and I'm gonna also marry marry Prince Philip." And he's like, "Good, because we're not having a pregnant daughter in our household because there's gonna be like a lot of talk around the kingdom, and we do not need that freaking. We do not need people to know that our daughter ran off, got pregnant, and is not married because they're big on that whole thing, like, and." Aurora's like not having any of it. She's like, "I do not care, but yes, I will marry Prince Philip." The fairies had it where when she goes back home, she will change back into, it's kind of like Cinderella when she's like gotta go to the ball until midnight, and then when it turns midnight, she will turn back to her regular self. Well, they had it where when she went back home, they made up with her parents, then she'll turn back to regular Aurora. So there you go. So they want to see them get engaged. So that's what is going to happen. He's going to ask her for her hand in marriage in front of her parents, so they know that yes, we are pregnant, but we are taking this seriously, and we will be getting married. So yay! Okay, so I'm gonna pause this right here because I'm gonna end the video. Okay, so I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, and then I kind of did a whole 180 and did something completely different. Sorry about that. Anyways, so in the next video, she will be aging up at the very beginning, and then we'll be getting married, and then we'll be having the babies. So there you go. So we met our guy. We are now engaged to him to get married. We're also pregnant with Elsa and Anna. And I know that Aurora's thing went really fast, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm just so excited about Anna and Elsa. So I just like, let's go. I want to get through this. And you didn't really have much to do. Like Snow White, you had to do 7 children. Then Cinderella, you had to wait until the not fairy godmother. You had to wait until the evil stepmother died to be free. And then Tiana, you had to work your ass off. Got your restaurant, and then Aurora doesn't really have anything to do really. So I think it's that this pace is okay for Aurora. I do really like Aurora. I really love her. She's absolutely amazing. Even though her story is soon coming to the end, which is shocking because this is like what, the 3rd video, and then we're gonna have a 4th one, and then the twins are gonna be here. Elsa and Anna are gonna be here, and then we'll still have Aurora, obviously, but we'll be mostly focusing on Elsa and Anna, because once they're born, that's when their story kind of starts. Even though, like, they're like, oh, their story starts at this point in time. Like, Aurora's story starts mostly when she's a young adult, but we kind of, like, fast forward it a bit. But yeah. Anyway, so in the next video, Aurora will be aging up into a young adult, and then we'll be getting married. Alrighty, so that is the end of this video, you guys. So like I said, we're gonna do all that stuff that I mentioned before in the next video. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see all you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye.
Love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna